Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a monster video. So in today's video, I'm back with our monster review. We have a really special monsters to review in today's video, and that is Grashak. So it's going to be up to level 150, max level, rank 5. I hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you are, smash like button, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Anyways, let's go on and get started. Alright guys, so take a look at this. We have Grashak here. You can obtain this monster from Bounty Hunt. Also the air shop also works, but you have to pay, of course. So if you want to get it, you can either get it at rank 0, rank 3, I believe it is, and then lastly rank 5. So I wanted to get it rank 5 because I wanted to go ahead and review it for you guys. So yeah, we have the rank 5 here ready. Trait wise, I really like the dodge area, and that's about it, honestly. These other two, they could have been better, honestly. Then the Fugitive Hater season 2, this is only good for literally this bounty hunt or just this season. So yeah, a season 2, you know, Fugitive Hater, so you'll basically deal triple damage against that over and over again, which is really good. So yeah, only for this bounty hunt, unfortunately. But anyways, let's take a look at the ultimate. Final Judgment removes shield from all enemies, deals deals very heavy light damage to all enemies, applies mega stun to all of them, so the enemies will just lose 2 turns. But it does not remove father status effects as the ultimate, but that's fine because remember, we've already seen this monster's skills, right? And she does have remove father status effect. Yep, just like that. Take a look at that. She has an AoE remove father status effect as an attacker, which makes her kind of special, I've got to say. You know, so that's really good. But yeah, the dodge area, that's really good, and also the fact that she's in the wing book, you know, that's really good. That's going to be very helpful in Team Wars because we haven't had a monster with winged restriction or winged book, I guess you could say, for the wing restriction in Team Wars. But anyways, we just got it to level 150, guys. So here's the thing with the stats, guys. 24,544, that is the highest power stat in the game at level 150, tied with Malfader, Kildrill, and there's also another monster. So yeah, her power stat is the highest, but it's tied with a couple of monsters. Lastly, the life. Take a look at the life. 311,236. Because you guys didn't know, her life 311,236. That is actually the lowest life stat in the game, tied with a couple of monsters like Aquafiend, Sapman, Super Dream, and there's a couple more, of course, like the Cobra and stuff like that. But yeah, it is tied with a couple of monsters. So the life part, you're lacking on that. But what you can do is you can go ahead and slap in some mutated runes that are mutated with life. So you're basically helping out her life. Now, before we go ahead and give in any runes, we're going to go ahead and check out the skills. So this one right here, Holy Sun, it removes positive status effects from one enemy, deals massive light damage to one enemy, applies bleeding to one enemy. This is really good because even if you start off with triple speed, right? You're given triple speed, what you can do is just use this monster for the support skills, like for example removing positive status effects and then dealing damage, right? Really good against dark monsters, dark tanks, right? Like Maelstrom, there is Shelly and stuff like that. So you remove positive status effect and you're also dealing massive light damage, which is a great damage output. Let's see what else we have in here. Spirit Alight deals moderate light damage to all enemies, applies sunburn to all enemies. So you're going to be dealing some damage with that sunburn every turn, and also accuracy is reduced. I'm going to put that on my 3rd slot. Let's see what else we have in here. Eternal Wings. It is a dodge area and double damage to itself. Now, I recommend running this even if you get this monster to rank 3 because remember, you get the dodge area status caster at rank 3 if I'm not mistaken, right? So the thing with that is, so you get it then. The thing with that is that if, let's say, the enemy ends up removing positive status effect, right? If they have removed positive status effect skill, and they get rid of your dodge area, completely fine. Or even if it runs out, because remember, it only lasts for about 2 or 3 turns, I think, this status caster, right? So let's say it lasts for a couple turns and then it runs out, you can go ahead and reapply it with this skill, you know, using this skill. But anyways, let's see what else we have in here. Now this right here, it applies area dodge and Spirit Hater to itself. Oh, you can go with this one, okay? This one you can do, but I personally just want to go with the double damage because what if the enemy you're facing, they're not in the spirit book? If they're in the spirit book, that's good, right? That's great. But if it's not, then that will suck. So yeah, with the Spirit Hater, basically, I recommend running this skill in Team Wars if you know that there is another spirit monster that you're facing. You know, like if they're in the spirit's book, you know what you're doing. Go ahead and run this. You have triple damage instead of the double damage. But personally, I recommend running the Eternal Wings. And if you want to run this, you can. But I'm probably going to go with the Spirit Retribution, which is the massive light damage to enemy. Applies sunburn as well. So that's a 1 turn cooldown with 36 stamina. That is a insane damage output. Look at that. This one and also this one right here. It's crazy. Now, Holy Sky, it just removes positive status effects from all enemies. If you want to run this, you can. You know, you can make some nice plays in team wars with this monster with this skill right here. And then you have this merciless wings. So if you want to use this, once again you can. This one's just a low light damage. It's a spammable skill, you know, as long as you have the 30 stamina. Now lastly, ladies and gentlemen, you have a Fairy Hunter on your side, which is a moderate light damage to one enemy. A spammable skill, you don't need any stamina, you don't need any cooldown, so even if the enemy hits you with cooldown activation, completely fine. So basically, let's just use Dawn Cannon as an example, or Pure Panda, you know, that skill called Watch, Wait, and Learn, I think that is, which is an AoE cooldown activation. You're completely fine against that, you know what I mean? You can spam this as much as you want. Now, here's the thing. In my opinion, these are her 4 best skills, although you can swap Eternal Wings with the Merciless Wings, or you can also do Holy Sun with this one, but that's more of a support type of Grashak, I guess you could say. But I'm going to be running this monster as an attacker, since this monster actually has the highest power stat in the game, you know, tied with a couple of monsters. You might as well just go ahead and take advantage of that, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be running this monster as an attacker, so that's why I have about 3 attack skills, and then also this self-support. Now for the runes, I kind of wanted to give in some of the runes from my Relics, because I barely use that monster now. Although I'm not saying it's a bad monster, it's just that I'll probably end up giving him like level 10s later on instead of, well, it is level 10s. I'm just talking about like not super mutant runes, you know what I mean? I'm going to take these off because I'm going to want to swap it with some other monsters and end up giving it to my other mythic. So here is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take these off real quick, just like this, and we're gonna go back here. We're gonna find the monster and we're gonna give it some SX runes so I can record this review. So here's the thing, you can give it something like this, for example, 2 speed and 1 strength, or you can end up giving it something like this, which is 2 strength and 1 speed. You know, if they are mutated with life, that's even better. These are mutated with stamina, which she does not need. But yeah, if you have any that are mutated with life, that's even better, okay? Because remember, you're helping her out with her life. Although what I'll do is I'll probably go with like 2 speed and 1 strength for one battle and then switch it out. So now with those mutant runes, look at that, I'm gaining 168,068 life on top of that, instead of having that 311,236. I'll have about 479,304, which is actually quite a lot. So yeah, anyways, and now that we have her runed up, let's take a look at the relics. Ooh, this is awesome. This is amazing. So for sword, there are a couple options you can go with, or many. Wings 2 sword works. You can do Lord Ebitol's sword if you want to. Laser beam sword is a great choice as well. Cane sword, you can do that as well. Okay, and that's about it, honestly. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll personally give in a laser beam sword. For mask, here's what you can do. You can do Rider's Mask if you want to. Dream's Mask also works out. Electron's is another one. Baltzer's Mask works very well as well because it boosts up your strength for like 1 turn. There's 2 uses. If you want to do Jazz's Mask, you can. It's up to you. And lastly, Talon's Mask. I'll probably go with Baltzer's Mask because I want to boost up her strength a little more. Make her as powerful as possible. Okay, so both of these are basically boosting up my power. And on top of that, I could probably go with either power armor or something else and make this monster super powerful. So what I'm thinking is probably give it a power armor. Now there are many other options as well, such as, for example, Frequency Gauntlet. That works out. If you want to do, let me see, not Flashbang, don't give that. You can do Face Shield if you want to. For defense, it works very well. And lastly, if you do have, what is that? One relic, Hidden Shiv. If you have Hidden Shiv, you can go ahead and give that. But me personally, I'm going to go with this power armor here, okay? So now that we're set, let's go ahead and take it to PvP. Alright guys, so we are on PvP. Here's what I'm facing for my first battle. Announcing Assault, that there is Pain Distiller, and lastly, there's Revengeancer. We're going to go ahead and start this. I take in the first turn. I'm going to go ahead and do my Evasion. So I'm going to give in the Evasion to my Megataunt. Those 2 kicked in. Blocked positive status effects on this monster, that's completely fine. What we can do is give it a double damage if we want. Okay, that works out. Or we can do some damage here. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because now Pain Distiller will deal 100k damage. Forgot that he's holding that. I can give myself double damage. Well, actually, never mind. I can't because of the positive effect block. Now look at this. I can actually one-tap this monster here. So with this, you can remove positive status effect and also deal massive light damage. This is a 70% single target power skill. This other one is also 70%. What is this? Oh my gosh, dude, what? Both of these are 70%? That's insane. It really is. I'm gonna go with the Spirit Retribution and just eliminate this monster. Let's see how much damage we can do. 344k against a what's it called? A 140 Hammergrum. That's crazy. The Lord, okay. Eye by eye, deal some damage. Was that an extra turn skill? No, I didn't think so. Let's see. We can remove all negative side effects and give an extra turn if we want. A double damage won't work because it blocks positive side effect. We don't have to do anything. No extra turns. That's completely fine. If it was just Lord Nemesis, we would have done it, but it's not. So this monster has Pierce. You know, I don't really want that do or affect me. So what I'll do here is I'll go ahead and deal damage to you. 405k damage, single target. That's crazy. Spirit Battery kicked in. I'm gonna go ahead and remove all negative side effects on you. Give it an extra turn. The Lord. I'm guessing you're not running Impure skill, huh? We're gonna go ahead and also give him double damage. So we don't even have to apply it with our skill itself, you know what I mean, if that makes sense, because she does have that double damage. If you're gonna be pairing it up with Gahazel, most of the time I guess you could give in the double damage, you know what I mean, if you have like a monster like this on your side, like a Pangoliet. It could be level 6 like mines, it could be level 150, it doesn't matter. Level 6 I feel like works better because it will never get a turn in, right? So this monster will continue dealing 0 damage over and over again because there's evasion and this monster's speed is so low that you won't ever get a turn in. Maybe eventually, of course. But the thing is, my point is, you can probably swap the Eternal Wings with the Spirit Hater skill in case if you're facing a Spirit monster, so that you gain the double damage, right? And on top of that, you gain that Spirit Hater for another turn, and then you can deal more damage than usual. Alright, now looks like we don't need the double damage once again. If we want to, we can apply the dodge area because it ran out. The area dodge status effect, it ran out. So what I can do is just go for the damage, honestly. Let's just finish this off. Let's see how much damage we can do. 867,000 damage to 2 Lord Nevatos. Oh my gosh. That's so much damage. Now, am I running 2 speed and 1 strength on this monster right now? What am I running? Hold on. I'm running 2 speed and 1 strength. Now imagine 2 strength and 1 speed now. Let's give this a try. Right now our power is 74,614 alone without those 2 relics or the what's it called? Street talents. That's insane. Alright. So let's see what you got here. Oh, perfect. Perfecto. Okay. We might as well just do the double damage, honestly. Evasion, you're gonna do it back to me. No, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. What am I doing? It's okay. I mean, Pandef was gonna cleanse it anyway, unless you're gonna use one of your skills now. Yeah, I kind of messed up there. I kind of messed up. It's okay. Completely fine. Let's see how much damage we can do to Pandef there with the 2 strength runes now. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Oh, this rune's positive side effects and deals the damage. So shall we do it to the attacker here? Oh my gosh, 869k damage. Oh my god. Look at that damage output. It's insane. Now that I have 2 strength runes, that's even more broken. I'm gonna remove all negative side effects. I'm gonna give you double damage again for another turn. So yeah, if you have this monster, it's a great ally, okay? You can go in and pair them up together. It's a great ally. Now you might end up cleansing, so that's gonna be a problem. You have too much. I knew you were gonna cleanse. Oh man. That's alright. Let's go ahead and regain an area dodge and also double damage. We're gonna do evasion on you, so nothing affects you. If my Gahizel monster ends up dying, it's completely fine. I just want the 2 extra turns, so let's do this real quick. I could deal some damage to you guys. Okay, I don't want to take you down, so I just wanted to deal some damage. Now I'm gonna charge up. Watch, wait, and learn. Yeah, 0. See, the monster didn't get affected because of the area dodge and also, of course, evasion. Okay, it makes sense. But if the evasion wasn't even there, it's completely fine. The AoE skill that he just hit me with, it wasn't gonna land on this monster because of the dodge area status effect. Now, the AoE skill here, it's a 40% power. So yeah, it's an AoE 40%. We can go with that or single target. The single target is gonna deal like almost a million, I'm pretty sure. Let's just do the AoE. It's probably gonna be like 400k, my guess. My guess is like 400k, 600k, 700k. What? That was almost 800k, by the way. it was 790k on kill drill, so basically 800k. Man, this monster is so good, I've got to say. It's amazing. Probably one of the most powerful attackers right now in the game. Really, really powerful. Dang. But yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed today's Monster Legends monster review on this new mythic. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys actually picked her up or not. But yeah, right now you can. It's still available. Is it worth it? In my opinion, yes. It has the most highest damage, or it has a high damage output, right? Two of the skills, a 70% power, which is insane, and also one of the highest power in the game, tied with a couple of monsters. So pretty good in my opinion, you know what I mean? But yeah, overall, not a bad monster. Pretty good in my opinion. Really, really powerful, I've got to say. It's definitely gonna... It's Maelstrom killer, let's just call it, or Shelly killer. Because with that roof powder aspect and then the massive light damage right after, I don't know if they can really take that with like if they're running triple team speed or something. Or even if they're running like 1 life and 2 team speed, I'm pretty sure it could still take it down. But yeah, guys, that's going to be pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.